Hi guys, I'm Amy and I felt guided to come on and do a soul tribe reading. So, I think I'm going to start with a positive affirmation. What positive affirmation does my soul tribe and I need to hear today, Spirit? What affirmation do we need to use today? Okay, thank you. So it gave us a few of them. Success is not a destination, but a journey. Enjoy the process and appreciate the lessons along the way. Beautiful. I love that. Okay. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Break free from self-imposed boundaries and reach for the stars. Beautiful. And then stay focused on your goals and let your passion drive you towards greatness. Beautiful. I love this. This is my passion. Okay, let's see what chakra message we need today. Anything else? Any other chakra message today, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, we have goodness. Green, which is heart chakra. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. Absolutely beautiful. And then belief. And this is solar plexus, I believe. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to pull from the shamanic healing. What is it we need to focus on at this time, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we got 19 unlimited possibilities, and that's what the belief card was saying. So that is a very strong message that Spirit has given us, that we have unlimited possibilities of what we can do right now. So let's not self-limit ourselves, right? Oh, and then 25 sexual energy, okay. I'm not really sure why that's coming out. I know I am currently celibate myself and not dating. I did attempt to give dating a chance and I got on a dating app again, but so far, yeah. Like, yeah, my boundaries are up. My boundaries are up. So, I don't know. Maybe we have something coming in. Maybe you guys feel some sexual energy going on with someone. I definitely do not. Okay, well, that's too many words. How weird is that? Okay, what other messages? What other messages do we need to see in here at this time, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, thank you. Okay, we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. And this is from your spirit team. So absolutely beautiful message there. Okay, let's get a soul truth card. Okay, what is the soul truth we need to hear today, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really given with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Today's soul action. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra, I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Beautiful message there. So perhaps you're like me and you've been given a hard time a lot in your life when you asked for help, so you got to the point where you no longer wanted to ask for help from anyone anymore. Okay, this is the Light Seer Oracle now. What message do we need? What message do we need on our Light Seer journey, Spirit? Okay, thank you. So we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so you may be overcoming some addictions right now. I know that I have recently given up caffeine and nicotine. I'm still struggling with the sugar a bit because I had given up everything I drink except for water. Speaking of, I need a drink real quick. However, I had flash pulmonary edema happen to me last summer. So now I'm on a whole bunch of water pills and blood pressure pills. And they cause me to be constantly thirsty all the time. And also I get dehydrated super easily now. So the doctor actually told me I needed to drink the Gatorade type stuff. And the artificial sweeteners are really super hard on my sensitive stomach. So I've been drinking the 75% less sugar than new ones, but it's still sugar. So yeah, I've been struggling. And I'm a lover of bread too, and I know there's sugar in bread. I will never give my gluten up. It is one thing that my stomach can handle. Okay, we have Star Family next. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. And that's what, kind of what I'm doing here with these readings is I'm trying to call in my Star Family and so we can help support one another. And then we have Whale and Orca Elder. Share your song. Frequency of sound, dive in deep. So make sure you're sharing your voice with the world. This is what I'm getting from that. Okay, now I'm going to pull from the Soul Tarot. So what else is it that my soul tribe and I need to see and hear today, Spirit? Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords coming out. Let's see what this Knight of Swords is. Pages, Knights. Knight of Swords, page 99. Knight of Swords is a magnificent anchor for moments when we need to shift our energy away from overthinking and infuse it into just doing, going, and taking things moment by moment until a task or project is finished. Knight of Swords doesn't ever discourage us from thoughtful consideration or taking the time we need to do something responsibly. But when we know we're coming up on a huge deadline, a dreaded encounter, a double shift, or a massive project, it has everything we need to help us power through to the other side. Beautiful. So I feel like this is just telling us, if we're holding off on going towards something because we don't think that we quite have what it takes to get there. I feel like Spirit's telling us that they are assistant, and we do have what we need to get there. And then we have the Four of Pentacles that came out. And I feel like these two exact cards came out yesterday. Okay, so maybe I'm not paying enough attention to the message. Okay, Four of Pentacles is page 80. Hibernation. Four of Pentacles is a sacred and important time of bodily rest and replenishment. Take your space, state your boundaries strongly, and trust in what your body is asking for. Reach for whatever feels good to you and leave the rest behind for the moment. Okay, so while you're waiting for that you need to take the action on, you're meant to be resting and recuperating and focusing on self-care is what I'm getting from this combination. Yeah, it kind of was confusing yesterday too when it came out. Okay, next I'm going to pull from the bird deck. What other message do we need to see and hear today, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, the heron again. And I have to say that yesterday I actually did, for the first time, see a heron in person. And I recognize that, hey, this is one that has been coming up for me. Patience, focus, self-reliance. Okay, patience, focus, and self-reliance. The heron is on page 73. A heron can be a message to be patient and to choose the correct moment. Stand, watch, and act decisively when your moment arrives. Okay, that brings these two cards together better, doesn't it? On the other hand, waiting too long means you might miss your opportunity. The heron wades through water, stirring up silt and mud to find food. Sometimes you have to stir up some dirt to get information to rise. The heron may also be telling you to do some legwork. Things don't just come your way. You need to get out there and put in the basic effort to lay the groundwork for future success. But from this, I'm getting the wait patiently and pay attention based on the two tarot cards that came out. Okay, next we have the sandpiper. Balance, quickness, looking below the surface. Balance, quickness, and looking below the surface. Let's find the sandpiper. Okay, page 103. The sandpiper is a liminal bird, most at ease in the damp area of the shore between the water and the land. It represents balance and ease and moving back and forth between two states of being. The sandpiper may be telling you that being between two situations isn't such a disaster after all. Be comfortable in your position and trust in yourself. Share in the best of both worlds. The sandpiper's darting movements may also suggest that you can make quick forays into new ground. The bird's method of seeking food may encourage you to look beneath the surface for whatever it is you seek to find what is of value to you. And the heron was looking beneath the surface too. So I feel like that's a pretty strong message coming through, is for you to look beneath the surface, and for me as well, to look beneath the surface of situations right now. And then I have the gull. Adaptability, balance, and caution. And this one has also been coming out a whole lot. All three of these have been in these soul readings. Okay, the gull, colloquially known as the seagull, is an adaptable scavenger. Are you using your resources to their utmost potential? Should you be thinking outside the box more? Think about the juxtaposition between the seagull's association with freedom and the perception of the bird as a nuisance. If you see the seagull as a pest, try to see beyond that to the freedom it represents. If you see it as a symbol of liberty, remember that it has baser associations. The gull reminds us that everything has a flip side. Gull is the root of the word gullible. Therefore, the gull may also have appeared to caution you against becoming someone's gull. Take everything with a grain of salt and think carefully about what you accept as true. Okay, and finally, I am going to pull from the Healing Waters deck. So, Spirit, what is the final message that my soul tribe and I need to see and hear today? What is the final message here, Spirit? Thank you. One as well. Okay, so we're going to start with gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. And this actually seems to go along very well with all these other cards I just read. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Gentle force. Here we go, pages 86 and 87. Over time, a single drop of water has the power to shape even the hardest, most solid materials, from stone and rock to cliffs and mountains. In fact, water is responsible for crafting most of the stunning landscapes of this world. We can learn a lot from water in this regard, how consistent action, day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, can create steady, lasting change. A hagstone is a stone with a naturally occurring hole through it, caused by water erosion. For the Celtic people, they were good omens and were thought to offer protection. So many people give up before they begin to see results. But deep-rooted change takes time. The most magnificent creations require committed crafting. We all have passions, but what most people don't do is commit to these things and master them. We're all beginners of something. The great masters, musicians, and artists of history were too. Commit to your passions. Throw yourself into what you most long to create. Commit to showing up day after day. Small steps taking consistently make a world of difference. If you commit to your creations with grounded daily action, in a week or a decade from now, you'll be blown away by what you've created. There's no rush. Consistency is the key. Be like the drop of water on the hagstone. Play the long game. Don't burn out before you really begin. Be patient and keep showing up. Soul inquiry. How can you show up with more consistency to what you're longing to create? And what I'd long to create are these videos, and I show up consistently every single day and make videos. Okay, and I have missed a few days here and there from sickness and what have you. And like the other day, because my cat was just having a really rough day and really needed the extra care. So I know I've missed a few days, but then I try to put out extra output with the energy, with the readings on the days that around those times that I miss days to help. Okay, next we have Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. Okay, pages 128 and 129. I need to get a drink of water. Okay. There are many thoughts about what the ancient story of the Seal people, or Selkies, signifies, but for me it's about the masks we wear, things being taken from us, how we hide parts of ourselves, the longing for home, the call to be wild and free, embracing our true self, answering the call deep within, and sharing our true voice. In Celtic, Scandinavian, and Icelandic mythology, there are different versions of the story, but here's one example. A man finds a Selkie woman on the beach. He steals her skin, hides it, and convinces her to become his wife. The Selkie woman feels the ocean calling to her deep within and yearns for it daily. The couple lead a normal human life and have children, but eventually the Selkie finds her hidden skin and returns to her home in the sea. It's time to come out of hiding, show the world who you truly are, to embrace your uniqueness, your weirdness, your you-ness, to swim freely in the ocean of your life. How are you being called to embrace who you truly are? Are there ways that you're hiding your unique light from the world? How can you embrace even more of who you truly are? Are there ways that you're not showing up as your full true self in your life or in your relationships? How are you being called to share your voice? Where do you feel held captive? What do you need to do to feel free? Soul inquiry, how can you embrace who you truly are? Okay, and then we have the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. That reminds me of Empress energy. Sweet waters. Okay, pages 136 and 137. In mythology, the sweet waters are associated with the fresh waters of the earth and with the sweet breast milk of the Great Mother. Osan, an Orisha deity of Nigeria's Yoruba people, is associated with water, fertility, sensuality, and love, and also with the color yellow, honey, and bees. Osan is a great mother goddess who brings balance to earth and to humanity, and she's also referred to as Mother of the Orphans. In Italy's Villa d'Este in Tivoli, near Rome, there's a famous fountain called the Fountain of Diana of Ephesus, or the Fountain of Mother Nature. It features a sculpture of the Roman goddess Diana as Mother Nature, with multiple breasts out of which flow sweet, fresh waters. We know that we need fresh water to survive, and yet we've not been protecting and appreciating the very thing that sustains us. When the waters are clean and protected, life is in balance and the world is fertile. This card is an invitation to enjoy the simple, sweet pleasures of life, to appreciate the fertility of nature all around you, to tend to your own garden and the sweet waters of your life. Soul inquiry, how can you recognize, receive, and enjoy the sweetness of your life a little bit more? Okay, beautiful message there. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here, and I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.